Hi everybody. Unusual words. Many people suffer from how to pronounce, how to say, how to learn, and how to memorize new words. Today in this video, you're going to learn how to pronounce these new words and to give correct pronunciation about it. But you need to learn some skills when you study vocab or spelling words. How to get the meaning of it by guessing and by examples. Words can be identified by definition, like you can simply look at the dictionary. You can find an example. You can find an antonym or a synonym. You can guess the meaning of these words by finding a context clue in the sentence. So, you need to follow different strategies to identify or know and memorize these new words. Let's start. Bro. Bureau, it's a piece of furniture used to keep clothes and things inside as you see in front of you. Like my socks are in the middle drawer of the bureau. My socks are in the middle drawer of the bureau. Guys, I'd like to tell you that the words meaning depend on the context it is used. Like when I say my socks, my clothes are in bureau, this means it's a piece of furniture. But bureau, as a noun, it can mean an organization or a business that provides information. So it has two meaning and even more, according to the context it is used. A piece of furniture with a lid that opens to form a writing surface. Some people use it as a desk table to study on. They just drag it. They can write on it, or they can even sometimes keep pencil and pens inside. So bureau has many meanings according to the different context it is used in, an organization or a piece of furniture. Oh, this is a nice bird. Penguin. Penguin always lives in the Arctic oceans or Arctic areas. It's a black and white sea bird which cannot fly. Can you imagine? A bird cannot fly, but uses its small wings to help it swim. So the penguin is a black white bird which cannot fly. Okay, penguin. Penguin. It's a noun. If you went to the Antarctica, you might see a baby penguin. If you went to Antarctica, you might see a baby penguin. Rhinoceros. Rhinoceros. It's a huge animal. I think it lives in Africa. A rhinoceros, as a noun, rhinoceroses for plural or rhinoceroses. It's a very large, thick-skinned animal from Africa or Asia which has one or two horns on its nose, and it's sometimes when it's angry, it's really dangerous. Rhinoceros. Exertion. Exertion. Exertion means to do an effort or to endure some loads. So when you make a lot of mental or physical efforts, so this exertion is mental or physical, like when you do sport, when you lift things, or when you have some sort of psychological loads or mental loads. It can take days to recover from the exertion of running in a marathon. This is a running contest. So exertion to do some sort of effort. Exertion. Again, it's a mental or physical effect or effort. Elm. Elm. Many people or kids say heirloom. No, it's elm. It's a noun. It means a valuable object that has been given by older members of a family to younger members of the same family over many years. Like something inherited from a dad or from a grandfather to a kid. Like a sword, like a for women, a bracelet, necklace, rings. It's usual to be inherited as an heirloom from grandparents to kids. Heirloom, heirloom. This ring is a family heirloom. It's a precious piece of jewelry. I can't bear to part with this precious family heirloom. So something inherited like this necklace or bracelet. Exotic. It's an adjective. Exotic is an unusual and often exciting because of coming from a far, especially tropical country. It mostly means unusual or far away. Tropical garden has many exotic plants, so mostly exotic related to tropical areas, like this interesting view, tropical places. Oh, she slept. She's really exhausted. So, exhausted. Exhausted, it's an adjective. It means extremely tired. Somebody who's exhausted, very tired. Exhausted, they fell asleep. So they were exhausted to the limit that they fell asleep. The movers were exhausted. The movers were exhausted. Brochure. Brochure. If you have been to different places like, you know, international malls, famous shops, hotels, they're gonna give you a brochure, which is a magazine or a type of a small magazine that contains pictures and information on a product or company. The pictures in this brochure make the hotel look luxurious, and actually, most of these hotels make a perfect brochure. And when you go there, you discover something a little bit different. Brochure, many malls, famous malls, use it to attract the customers. Like Hyper Panda brochure is interesting. They make many sales. Antique. Antique is always used to describe something made in an earlier period and valuable because it's beautiful, rare, old, or of high quality. Something antique, okay? It's gained its value out of it's made in the past time or it's written in the past time. We have another example of antique. This one, these vase or these uh, things are really expensive to get. That antique shop was filled with beautiful treasures from the past. This antique shop was filled with beautiful treasures from the past. Oh, here, symptom. Symptom, it's a noun. It means any feeling of illness or physical or mental change which is caused by a particular disease, like fever, um, allergy symptoms, and so on, which is runny nose, sneezing, red eyes, and so on. So these are symptoms, signs about certain disease or illness that afflict people. Symptom. Your cough could be a symptom of flu. Your cough could be a symptom of the flu. Or he is complaining of all the usual flu symptoms, a high temperature, headache, and so on. He's complaining of all the usual flu symptom, a high temperature, headache, and so on. Rhyme. This word actually related to poetry or how to say words, how to pronounce words. Rhyme, it's a verb. Rhyme, rhyme. Words which rhyme have the same last sound, like blue, flu, blue, flu. Blue and rhyme with flu. I can make words rhyme all the time. Rhyme, time, rhyme, time. Day, stay. Crescent, crescent. Crescent is a curved shape that has two narrow pointed ends like the moon when it's less than half of a circle. The crescent moon looks beautiful tonight, and this is the shape. Most people like it. The crescent moon looks beautiful tonight. Wars. Conquer, it's a verb, means to take control or possession of a foreign land or a group of people by force. The Roman Empire was able to conquer much of the ancient world. The Roman Empire was able to conquer much of the ancient world. So conquer simply means to take something by force, illegally. Unique. Unique is an adjective used to describe something that has no similar or something very special or unusual. Being the only existed one of its type or unusual or special in some way. This is the meaning of unique. I recognize your handwriting anywhere. It's unique. It's different, unusual. See here, unique person is different from others. Sometimes to be different is being unique. Unique, that special type of pine tree is unique to this area. But actually here I don't have pine trees, different types of lamps. Oh, many cars. Vehicles. Vehicle is a noun. It refers to, road vehicles include cars, buses, and trucks. Car is to vehicle as house is to building. Car is to vehicle, house is to building. Different types of vehicle and road. Exhibit. Exhibit means to show something publicly. He frequently exhibits at the art gallery, like to show your drawing if you're a skillful person, to show drawings in a gallery, to show your stories, and so on. We have also another meaning like he exhibited great self-control considering her rudeness. So to exhibit some sort of feelings, to show feelings. He exhibited great self-control considering her rudeness. So exhibit like to show something physical like pictures, drawings, or to show your feelings or to prove something by your behavior. Parachute. Parachute, it's a noun. It's a piece of equipment made of large piece of special cloth which is fastened to someone or something that is dropped from an aircraft in order to make them fall slowly and safely to the ground. Life vest is to sink as a parachute is to fall. Life vest protects people against sinking and parachute to protect people when they fall from high places. aircrafts, tops of mountains, and so on. And this is the picture of the parachute. Parachute. Examine. Examine. Examine is a verb, means to look at or consider a person or a thing carefully, to check him, and in detail, in order to discover something about them. Like when you go to the physician or to the doctor, he starts to inspect, check, examine your body. So inspect is to examine, as hunt is to search. Inspect is to examine, as hunt is to search. Exactly like this doctor is, he's examining this little kid. This is the last slide in this amount of vocab or words. I'd like to tell you that you need to practice more to be fluent and distinguished in using vocab and writing and speaking. You need to read more, because the more you read, the more you gain of words, the more even you see words. So it will be easy for you to recall it, remember it when you need it. So read selections, read short stories, read any piece of paper that passes in your hand, and try to read words again and again. And try to learn how to divide words, to spell it, to differentiate between the base form and the extra affixes, which is suffixes and prefixes. And in the next video, I will try and explain how you memorize 10 words in 1 minute, like to get the base form, what is extra, and additional accessories of these words, so it will be easy for you to remember. For now, I can say thank you and see you inshallah in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.